Hey, what's up to all my present and future real estate investors? I am Brandon Day, the Fit Realtor out of Chicago. I am a local realtor with the Real Brokerage, a fast growing national brokerage that's located in all 50 states and also Canada. We are about to embark on an electrifying journey into the world of real estate investing, specifically focusing on the Chicago market. If you are ready to turn your potential into profit without breaking the bank, you are in the right place. But before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on the secrets to real estate investing success. So let's get started. There are three major strategies that most investors use when starting their journey in real estate investing, and we're going to discuss all three here in today's video. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard of them, but we are going to break them down individually so you can get better understanding of how to put them to use in your investing journey. The first strategy is wholesaling. So what exactly is real estate wholesaling? At its core, wholesaling involves finding great real estate deals and then passing those deals on to other investors for a fee. It's essentially acting as a middleman between motivated sellers and end buyers, and it can require minimum financial investment. Now remember, in Illinois, you must be a licensed realtor or have a licensed realtor on your team to do more than one wholesaling transaction per year. Please check with your managing broker and or attorney on how to navigate these deals correctly. Also, some brokerages do not allow assignment deals, so make sure you speak with your managing broker if this is what you want your business model to look like. Now let's move on to our first step. Build your knowledge foundation. In wholesaling, you must build a solid knowledge foundation. This includes understanding the local market, learning about the property values, and becoming familiar with common terms in the real estate industry. You must learn to be like a Swiss Army knife and a jack of all trades. You can also attend local real estate meetups, read books, and follow reputable real estate blogs to stay informed. But the very best way to learn this business is to get a mentor that is knee-deep in the business. This will cut the learning curve in half and allow you to speed up the process. Step 2, finding motivated sellers. The success of real estate wholesaling hinges on your ability to find motivated sellers. Remember, motivated sellers are often those facing financial difficulties, there are distressed properties, or they're in urgent situations. There are several ways to find these motivated sellers. The most popular ways are cold calling lists you may get from data websites like Batch Leads or even PropStream. You can filter out lists like absentee owners. These are owners that own the property but don't presently live there. You can also contact high equity lists, properties with liens on them, and any other type of list that may signal distress. Remember, we are trying to help people who may not have another way to get out of a situation than to sell quickly for cash. Step number 3, analyzing deals. Once you have identified a potential deal, it's time to analyze it. Understand how to estimate repair costs, determine the after repair value, or ARV, and calculate your maximum allowable offer, or MAO. This step is crucial for ensuring you are securing deals with enough profit potential for both you and your end buyer. If you do not analyze these deals correctly, you can be stuck with these bad deals and waste you and the homeowner's time. I can't stress that enough. Step 4, negotiate with sellers. Negotiate skills are essential in real estate wholesaling. Learn how to communicate effectively with the sellers and negotiate win-win deals, not just for yourself. Remember, your goal is to create a situation where everyone involved benefits. Step 5, building a buyer's list. A solid buyer's list is your ticket to a successful wholesaling business. Remember, finding a good deal is useless unless you find an investor that wants to buy the deal from you so you can get paid. A few good ways to find buyers are posting your deals in Facebook real estate groups, contact a local realtor to see if they work with investors who are looking for deals, contact a local title company to see if they know investors that are looking for deals, Use online data sites like Batch Leads or PropStream to look up cash sales and connect with people who purchased those deals recently. Step number 6, closing the deal, of course. Now after you find a buyer, it's time to get that deal closed. Closing the deal involves paperwork and making sure all parties are on the same page. Attention to detail is crucial to avoid legal complications. If you can afford it, I would hire an attorney that has experience closing these type of deals. You can also lean on the closing agent at the title company to help you out along the way. Illinois is an attorney state, so all real estate closings require an attorney to close the deals anyway. Step 7, collecting your assignment fee. Ching ching. Congratulations, you've closed the deal. Now it's time to collect your assignment fee. This is the profit you make for facilitating the transaction. Make sure to handle the process professionally and efficiently. Again, make sure you can do this with the brokerage you are with. There are other ways to legally get paid from the buyer, but always discuss with your managing broker up front so there are no hiccups at the end. Trust me, you have to do this. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide to real estate wholesaling. Remember, success in wholesaling requires persistence and continuous learning, also building strong relationships within the real estate community. If you can get motivated sellers, you will get deals. This is the most challenging part of the business, so focus on marketing and you will do just fine. The next investment strategy is fix and flip. First things first, let's talk about what fixing and flipping really means. Fixing and flipping is a strategy where you purchase a property, renovate or fix up a property, and then sell it for a profit. It's a dynamic and hands-on approach to real estate investing that can be incredibly rewarding when done correctly. The first step on this strategy is finding the right property. But how do you go about doing this? You do this by hiring an experienced agent, have them look up for distressed properties, foreclosures, or homes in need of significant repairs. Online real estate platforms and auctions are great places also to start your search. Remember to consider location, market trends, and potential resale value when making your decisions. You can contact local wholesalers who have discounted properties that we discussed earlier in this video. Remember, it's their job to sell to rehabbers like yourself. If you really want to find good deals, you can combine the wholesaling strategy with the fix and flip strategy. Didn't know that. You can negotiate your own deals, and instead of assigning them to other buyers, you can purchase them yourself for a maximum profit. The second step is creating a budget. Once you've found your ideal property, it's time to create a budget. Outline all the potential costs, including the purchase price, renovation expenses, closing costs, carrying costs, and any other costs that you may anticipate during the entire process. Having a detailed budget will help you stay on track and maximize your potential profits. When analyzing a fix and flip, you always want to start from the end and work your way back to come up with the ideal purchase price. Start with the after repair value, or the ARV, then deduct the repair costs, including all contingencies, which should be anywhere from 10 to 20% of the total repair cost. Next, you want to deduct the closing and holding costs, which can be realtor fees, taxes, utilities, interest payments to a lender if you're using a rehab loan, and any other costs you will have to pay from the time you purchase the property at closing until you sell the property after you rehab. Then you will deduct the profit you want to make last. After all these costs, the number you come up with is the maximum you can purchase the property for. That is very important. Step number 3 is to actually purchase the property and then renovate. Start by addressing the essential repairs and improvements that will add the most value to the property. The biggest challenge here is getting the right contractors to do the work. The best way to find the right contractors is through references by other investors you may know or trust. Quality renovations can significantly impact your resale value, so please make sure the contractors used are licensed, bonded, and insured, and have all their paperwork in order, so there are no legal issues down the line. The last step is to market and sell the property. As an investor, your job is to leverage the expertise of your team members, just like the contractors but that you deal. This is where you hire a realtor with a track record of dealing with investors and knows how to properly market your property for maximum exposure and profit. As of November 12th, 2023, in Chicago market, if you price your property correctly and are in the correct neighborhood, you should find a buyer within 30 days or less. And there you have it, a basic overview of fixing and flipping real estate. Remember, success in this business requires careful planning, a keen eye for opportunities, and the ability to adapt to changes. The final strategy we will discuss is buy and hold. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty, let's cover some basics. Buying and holding real estate involves purchasing a property with the intention of keeping it for an extended period, usually to benefit from the property's appreciation and monthly rental income. This strategy involves the most upfront planning and strategic play because, unlike wholesaling and fix and flip, investors usually hold on to these properties for many, many years. So, this takes us to our first step, which is research and education. Knowledge is power in real estate. Understand the market trends, property values, and potential rental income in the area you are interested in purchasing properties. This helps you make informed decisions and reduces risk. Buying in the wrong market or buying in areas that don't support your goals can set you back for years to come. The second step is setting goals and budgeting. As I briefly discussed in the previous step, define investment goals is a must. Are you looking for cash flow, long-term appreciation, or even both? Establish a budget, including the property purchase price, maintenance costs, and potential upgrades to the property. Make sure your financial plan aligns with your goals. If you prefer appreciation over cash flow, or vice versa, it will likely change the areas you want to purchase in, especially in a city like Chicago. The third step is getting your financing in order. Explore your financing options, whether it's a traditional mortgage, private financing, or other creative methods, like owner financing. Understand interest rates, loan terms, and how they impact your overall investment strategy. Remember to factor in all these costs and monthly payments into your overall monthly expenses because they can and or will affect your monthly cash flow. Step 4 is to start your property search and due diligence. Once again, this is where you want to leverage the expertise of a seasoned professional to find you good deals unless you are a seasoned investor yourself. Have them start the property search and give them all your criteria that you came up with in your research phase. Conduct thorough and precise due diligence on any potential properties that cross your path. Check all the legal issues, property conditions, and potential for future development in the area of that property. Once you find the right property, make offers and make sure all the numbers align with your goals. If they don't, it's perfectly fine to walk away and wait for a property that makes sense. Do not rush into these deals. I cannot stress that enough. Step 5 is closing on the deal. With the offer accepted, it's time to close the deal. Work closely with your real estate agent, attorney, and any other real estate professionals involved in the deal. Make sure all legal aspects are covered and you have a clear understanding of the closing costs along with monthly costs to your lender if you are using financing. Step 6 is figuring out property management. Now, you can manage the properties yourself, it's possible, or you can hire a property management company to do this for you. In my experience dealing with multiple investors, the ones who manage the properties themselves get burned out the quickest, especially with properties that have more units. It is a property management company's job to not only find tenants for you, but also respond to tenants' inquiries and repair requests. Whether you are managing it yourself or hiring a property management company, effective management is crucial for maximizing your returns. Lastly, make sure you are thinking long term. Very important. Consider strategies for increasing property values over time, such as renovations or staying updated on market trends. Continuously reassess your portfolio and make adjustments as needed. Rents have been going up yearly over the past 3 or 4 years in Chicago, so you can choose to maximize your cash flow by keeping an eye on that as well. So that concludes our breakdown of the 3 major strategies most real estate investors use to get into the game. But before I leave, I want to give you 3 tips that will help you with all 3 strategies. Number 1, research the market and understand each strategy completely. Number 2, get an active mentor doing deals. Number 3, build a team and leverage their talents. If you would like me to do further videos explaining anything in more detail, leave a comment and I'll make sure to get you that info. I will be dropping new videos at least once a week, usually on the weekends, so don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell button so you'll know exactly when I upload. Until then, you all have a good one. Peace.